Welcome everybody to the Etiquette show. Don't mind what's going on my shirt. I don't really know. Mama's in the kitchen cooking rice. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, y'all. You know. Where my girl at? Where my girl at? There she go.
I have to use our music this time. Down. Because I used to
Hi,
Danielle. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Samora, girl.
So get your drink.
For
Not a drill. If you don't know the drill, this is season 4, so we would like you to get your drinks. We like you to relax, find a nice, comfy place on the bed or the couch or wherever you're sitting, and get in tune. Okay.
yes.
Share the live.
Share the live. Get some more people up in here before we start talking about the fuck we talking about? First date etiquette.
Yes. Can you pick that for me, Tosh? Pin my
Yeah.
And I think your alter ego wants to join the live too.
Yeah.
Hey, remember, share the live, tell a friend. We are so happy to
Tell a
have
friend,
you.
tell a friend.
Did y'all miss us?
I miss y'all.
Yes. And I was on social media all together, so I don't know what's going on. So y'all keep me informed.
Yes. Hi, sister. Thank you for joining.
Hola. Go tell a friend and another friend. And I'm going to stop the music. We want to get right.
Share the live. Yes, we are going to honor those who are on time. And it is Sunday. And we know that everybody got places to go and people to see and vaccines to take. Okay? So.
You took your vaccine, Tasha? Are you vaccinated? Or that's
my personal business. Okay? You don't
wow.
need to know what I am.
I need to know if you're gonna infect me. The hell wrong with you? That's a public, you know.
Prior to COVID-19, have you ever asked me about my immunization history?
Yeah, I did. I asked you about your measles.
I could have been walking around with mumps and rubella. You would have never known prior to 2019.
Well, it ain't prior to 2019. It's 2021. I need to know if you vaccinated, girl.
I'm vaxxed and waxed and ready to get maxed.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yes.
We are back after a little vacation hiatus. We hope that you guys had a good holiday. We hope that you had fun and your Christmas and your years. We hope that this year is so prosperous and blessed for you that you're going to be killing it more than you've ever killed it before. So we want to put that energy out there to you. So thank you so much. We didn't see you over the holidays, but happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you
New Year's,
Ramadan, whatever you doing, we with you, okay? And I hope you had a good one. So Tosh, let's get straight into it.
So we're talking about first dates. So I'm not sure if you guys saw a viral video. I should have played the video before the show. We should have had a way to insert the video clip here. But anyway, I think there's a way, but girl, I don't got time. Anyway, hey Selena. So there was a video that went viral, I believe last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, of a young lady who was talking to a guy she met online. They were talking for maybe 2 days, and they shared their common interests, and then they went on a first date. And she gifted him a cigar for the first date. And she was just, sharing how her first date was. And lo and behold, the internet was in an uproar about her giving a gift on the first date. She gifted this man a cigar. So we're talking first date etiquette. Is it okay for us to be exchanging gifts? We also have, go into what's appropriate first date activities and how long a first date should last, etc. But we're talking right now specifically about gift giving. So, let's see, you want me to go first? You want to go first? What?
Go first, girl. Let the streets know how you feel about Miss Thing giving her boo a cigar, or potential boo.
Potential boo. I ain't giving no potential boo nothing but the little bit of time that I have left on this earth, okay? I on a first date, you gotta scope the scene. You gotta vet it out. Like, why are we exchanging gifts? Like, out the gate. I mean, there's the standard, flowers, gentlemen's, as a courtship. Because usually the onus is on the man because he's courting you, to bring you some sort of flowers. I'm not a flower girl. Flowers die. They take a bugs in the house. If you're gonna pop up to me on the first date, bring chocolate or something. I don't know. But anyway, I don't think that she should have gifted him a cigar. I know it's cheap. It was only $20, but I think it was like a grand gesture, and it was giving very much like, let me show you that I'm the leader of the pack. Pick me out of the bunch.
I don't know, Tosh. I'm gonna disagree, and you ladies,
of course,
wrong, or if I'm wrong or right or whatever in between. I don't care. But I saw nothing wrong with it. I thought it was kind of cute, and I feel, put like this, if she gifted him like an iPhone on the first date, I'd be like, whoa, sis, whoa. But when I looked it up, the average cigar is anywhere from $5 to $20, unless you got that real expensive one that is like $1,000. What is wrong with the girl giving the guy a gift? She said that, let me give you a pre-thing to it too. She also said that they were talking for 2 days, and he basically said he's into cigars. Her dad's into cigars. So I assume she maybe asked her dad what cigar to get him. And she showed up on the first date with a cigar. I think that was cute. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, she likes him in the 2-day conversation. And here, hold a cigar. I mean, I don't see it as a loss, unless it's like, I bought you an iPad, I bought you a car, I paid, I bought you a bed, or something like that. That was kind of, but a cigar, $20, Tosh, you can't get a man $20 on the first date.
No. So what I'm hearing you say is that it's okay. So just for gift exchange, it depends on the value. Like, so something nominal is okay. So if you pulled up, like you said, like $5 to $20 gift, that's okay.
Yeah, $5 to $20. Like, she bought him a car on the first day, I'd be like, what the hell is this girl? She on crack. But I mean, if it's just a $20 cigar, because if you really digging somebody, it's okay to do that. I feel like in this society, we're too jaded now. We're like, oh, ain't no nigga gonna get nothing from me, and ain't It's like, it ain't no big deal. If, say this never works out, there's never a second date. What did I lose? $20, $5, and that's a high end cigar. I'm hearing a little $5 cigar. Yeah,
right.
That ain't nothing to me. That ain't nothing to me. Whole lot. Girl is good. Marvin, you could have a $5, and I ain't gonna look back for it.
Yeah, no, I think, like I said, I think it's very much like, giving very pick me out the bunch. Yeah, it does. I'm agreeing with Selena and my girl Brooklyn Tasha. Selena says, I think that was a sweet gesture because it shows that she's a good listener. She could have mentioned the cigars on the date. She had to buy him one. Brooklyn Tasha said, I think it's sweet. It shows her attentiveness. He's paying for the date. The cigar is a fraction of the cost. Absolutely. It's not the money for me. It wasn't like you said, it's $5 to $20. And when you and I were debating before we did the show, you said, you would give a stranger money. I definitely would give a stranger money.
I was a homeless person. I don't know.
To me, it's the, and maybe it's my jadedness, and maybe it's my trauma, but God's still working on me. Don't judge me.
Amen.
I'm just not a place. I feel like you're showing your cards on the first date. I feel like out the gate you're already doing too much. Like, you got to go into the date and vet it out and to see if he's even worth such a sweet gesture. I don't care if the cigar costs a penny.
You already gave extra card money and your Uber money.
It's not the money for me. It's not the money for me.
So you feel like it's just doing something for somebody that you really don't know? Is that what it is? Is that But do you need to know somebody to do something for them? You've already given him your time, and that's the most valuable thing in the world. So what say? Take a little $5 cigar because I kind of like you. You cool. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I heard you like cigars, and her dad is into cigars. Here, hold that. That ain't nothing. I feel like when we were arguing about it, I feel like it was more so you felt like pick me because I think she said something like he said that made her stand out.
Yes, exactly.
But when I really dissected it, I don't see nothing wrong with him even saying stand out. Because let's be honest, when you're dating and you're courting people,
it's a battle. Absolutely.
You're in competition with some other chicks. He should be in competition with some other dudes. And if this is the one that made you stand out, all right, cool. It worked for me to do a kind gesture for you, and I stood out at the same time. Because at the end of the day, you're in competition. Even with my husband, I remember he told me a couple of years back that I was in competition with another chick too. I didn't know at the time we was dating, but I guess I stood out. I don't know what I did back then, but I guess I stood out.
You ain't buy him no cigar.
Nah,
I know that cheap ass. My cheap ass friend not buying nothing.
But you see, I don't see nothing wrong with her buying something. I ain't buying nothing because I'm cheap. So you get something out of me, you blessed. But the point is, I don't see nothing with her doing it. If she want to say, here, hold that $5, ain't none of that. Now she gave him her last. She ain't had no money. She $5 is about to make her go bankrupt. Then maybe you shouldn't be doing stupid stuff like that. Yeah. But if $5 is not nothing to you, then hold it, because you're in a competition. Yeah, you are. I didn't say you have to do stuff to stand out, but be yourself. And if you like the dude, hey, you could stand out, or you could not stand out. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's Hunger Games. Like, I'm buying you cigars on the first day. The next day, what am I doing? Buying your humidifier or whatever it's called.
No.
Maya says, I just feel like it sets a bad precedent. It sets the ball rolling of, I'm always having to do too much for a date. I'm always having to think of ways to jump out of the box, where we're just meeting. I want to meet and see if our conversation flows. And if my person, hold on one second, let me get a second. And if my personality doesn't pop out to you or jump out to you on the first day, if I have to up the ante with buying you a gift, it's weird.
No, I don't think it's weird, because you keep looking at it as in, like, I'm doing this for you to do. I'm doing this because I'm a kind person that likes to give people stuff. That's a part of your personality.
No, Maya said she said she wanted to leave a good impression. Right. She's trying to up the ante.
Well, let's say even if she is leaving a good impression, then she in the Hunger Game, then let her be a Hunger Game. Yeah. If she wants to leave a good impression, and probably she also wants to do something nice for him too. I mean, hey, the dating world is a dog-eat-dog world. If she feel like she gotta go scratch some necks and buy some cigars, girl, buy the man a cigar. That ain't nothing. Just don't buy him.
That's right. I'm doing it. I'll wait for the update. I'll wait for the update when she's crying on the next TikTok saying he played her and she gave him a cigar. Anyway, Danielle said maybe.
Is that now the man thinks that he's going to expect something from her all the time? Is that what you're thinking?
Yep.
I wouldn't. Then he a piece of shit, man. He going to show his ass anytime anyway. If he going to be now expecting a gift every day, or he going to be thinking like, oh, she going to do this off of us. Then he a whack dude anyway. So forget him.
That's right, he a whack dude. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta vet him out to know if he a whack dude for you to be doing anything kind. It could have been a hand painted, it don't have to be the money. It could have been anything nice. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you gotta
don't do nothing nice. Don't do nothing nice on the first date.
I'm saying it's a first date. You have to go in there and read the room and see who this person is. And if it's somebody you want to do a nice gesture for. Angie said, I feel like buying gifts is a personal thing, regardless if it's going to leave an impression. I do feel like it's a personal thing. I would be, not that I wouldn't appreciate the gift, but I would be, and I said this to you, but I'm leery of people doing nice things to me anyway. But I would say I was talking to a dude and I was like, I love headscarves and I love African print. And if he showed up on the first time, I'd be like, damn, he is trying so hard. Like, that's what I would think.
Really? So you might not think of good in people. He heard you. You like headscarves. He might have passed by a headscarf store and he decided to buy you something. You might be just thinking too negatively. We might want to dig deep into what's going on in your past.
Maybe. Angie said, I feel like there's no loss if that's the kind of person you are to begin with. That's what Nasia is saying. I love to give a gift, so I can't feel no way if he leaves me after.
Yeah, as a lawyer, you're going to lose regardless. You're going to lose your Uber money. You're going to lose your hair money. You're going to lose your makeup money.
No, but that's money that I already invested. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That juice to me is worth the squeeze, because that's what I would have been doing anyway. But then for me to add a gift on top of it is doing too much. Danielle said she is too lazy to date, and the dating pool got pee in it. It got pee in it, girl. It got a little bit of doo-doo.
They got some cigars and you might want to get your cigar pack.
They got cigars. Let me ask, there's a guy in the chat. Hey, Q. Well, how do you feel about giving gifts on the first date? Are you giving a girl a gift on the first date? You come in here and talk about something. Hey.
Happy to see you. Give the girl a gift. I mean, don't men do that all the time? They do the flowers, the chocolate, the candy. Flowers,
that's a given. That's within realm. That's within the realm of a first date. He said, nah.
Nah, what's up with y'all, man? You gotta give a little gift. I say you said that was nice.
Angie said that was an example. I would never buy a man a gift first. Facts. Not doing it. I'm surprised El Cheapo and C is in agreement with this. Like, I am for Lord.
I'm not doing it, and it's not because of. It's because I'm cheap. It's not because of, you know, I don't feel like, put it like this. If I wasn't a cheap person, I would do it. But I just be like, I already paid for hair and nails and all that stuff. I ain't got no more money for you. That's how my attitude would be. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to give no more. But the point is, I don't see nothing wrong with her doing it because it's her money. If she feels like this is what's going to make her stand out, or she's trying to make a good impression, because that's what we all trying to do in a good thing. That's why you wash your ass before you go out. You know, you want to make
her wash it anyway.
You don't want to stink. You put a little perfume on. You do these because you.
But that's what I'm saying. It's an added step. I'm already giving you the best. So this is exactly my point. I'm already giving you the very best version of me. You getting clean ass, beautiful brown skin, chocolate honey drop girl, great personality, full of sense of humor. And I gotta give you a cigar so you can remember me? Nah.
You don't got to. But if she did, ain't nothing wrong with it. You don't got to give anybody anything on the first date. But if she did nothing wrong with giving her man, or I mean, I said her man, I keep saying her man, her boo, a potential boo, a little gift. And, you know, girl, don't feel no way. If you want to give a gift, it ain't nothing. You a boss girl.
Yeah.
Fling him. Oh, it ain't nothing. If he never talks to you, hope he smoke it well.
I am a firm believer in everybody must do what they want to do, how they see fit when it comes to dating and men in relationships. I'm just sharing my humble opinion on if it were me on a first date as far as gift giving, I'm not doing it. Not and Shamaya said, shout out to Maya. She said that if it was a man, it wouldn't be a problem. And I'm specifically saying, for me personally, if I was gifted something like that on a first date, I would be like, you're doing too much, sir.
So let me ask you a question. If you're saying he's doing too much or she's doing too much, what is wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Because when you want to make a lasting impression, what's wrong with that?
When you put too much, when you put so much straightforward in the very beginning, you have to keep up with that. So first date is a cigar. The next day, what is it? A human? What do they call it? A human?
Don't gotta be something. It don't have to be something.
That's what it's said. If you're trying to
up one, it's not. Now, if you're buying Chanel bags on the first date, then maybe you should be keeping up with Chanel bags. But what is he gonna? 10 years later, he gonna expect cigars every day? That's just weird. That's just weird. I don't know. But y'all let us know what y'all doing on the whole
first date
thing. What's the next thing for first dates, Tasha?
The next thing first date was I just want to read some of the comments here. Angie said, I'm sorry, go ahead. Q said he'd give her a gift if it comes from his job. Nobody want that from MTA.
I take a Metro card. You want to go to
a Metro card? Then it's like, how do we know if he likes cigars? Angie, I'll send you the video later. He does like cigars. They had a whole gift exchange. She said that changes it if he told her she likes him. She's applying pressure. She's applying a lot of pressure. She's really like, pick me. Like,
but that's kind of what you're doing. Low key, we don't like to say this whole pick me. I know this is the catchphrase, but if you like the guy, you want to be picked, and he wants to be picked too. We all want to be chosen.
But how do you know you like him? You only talked to him 2 days, and this is the first date.
Body in 2 days. Come on, don't be acting like nobody never had one night stands and stuff. You catch a vibe.
Okay, no, one night. No. See, that's different. That's a one night stand. I don't necessarily like. I don't even know my one night stand name. We're not. Yeah, that's a whole complete different.
What a vibe. You caught a vibe. You like him.
You don't gotta like somebody to have sex with them. It's just sex.
Well, you know, I do, but I mean, I'm just saying, I kind of like you. If I caught a vibe off the conversation, the rhythm was moving, and now, you know, here's a cigar. I like you.
Listen, I've had sex with plenty of people I don't like.
I want you to be seeing me, and I want you to be seen. So I personally don't see nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so we are 50-50. Anne said if she likes him, I kind of don't see the issue, to be honest. She should have waited to the 4th date, though. Right.
What happened on the 4th date?
Because by the fourth date, he's become more relaxed. You kind of get to know him a little bit better. You know, now you're really seeing, like, damn, if this person is worth me doing, and you sort of, hi, Leticia. If this person is worth.
you're scared to get hurt. That's what it is. You're scared to get hurt.
Absolutely.
In that situation where I gave him a cigar. I took the time to give him a cigar, and now he not calling me back. Nigga, take your cigar, move. You ain't calling me back. Oh well, I'm the prize. And if you don't want to talk to me, you got a cigar out of me, you better be thanking God.
I'm gonna let her finish, because let me tell y'all something. If I, Natasha Alicia James, y'all heard the laptop story, so y'all know I ain't new to giving gifts.
Mm-hmm.
If I go out of my way to do a nice gesture for you, and you go ghost on me, they gonna have to start looking for you, because you're gonna become a ghost.
You can go ghost. Your life. It's your life. You want to go ghost and go ghost. And you can smoke my cigar. Know that I gave you a cigar and you're a lame.
Don't play with me.
Best thing that
it's given disrespectful, and I don't do disrespect. But I'm getting angry. So let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You bringing all that trauma into the relationship.
Yes. I'm a very hurt woman. That's why I don't date. Right. That's why I stay to myself and I mind my business, because I'll be in jail. Q said if the cigar was given to her as a gift, she's just transferring it to another. No, she bought the cigar. He said he likes cigars, and her dad's into cigars, so she asked her dad what kind of cigar to get. And the woman gifted you. So you and I are going on the first date, Q, and I know that you like hats, so I went to Lids and I bought you a hat. How would you feel about that? On the very first date, this is the first time we meeting. We met online. We chopped it up for 2 days. I know that you like hats, so I went to Lids and I bought you a hat on the first date. Oh, now you get it.
Yes. Give it to her.
Yes. Yeah, that's the situation.
Yeah, I don't
like
see
it.
Ladies, if you got and it's not
let me ask him.
So let me ask
Q. Let me ask Q. Yes, Q, I listen well. So let me ask you. Yes, the girl is showing that she listens well. So do you think that now for the second date, are you expecting something from her on the second date?
Q, don't answer that, please.
Are you expecting something? What are you expecting from her going forward if she's already giving you gifts on the first date? And why don't you join us on camera, sir? No, he said he's not expecting nothing. Okay. So that's
why would you expect from a cigar? Like, my dude. Like,
because you come out the gate swinging. You came out the gate with a gift.
A $5 gift.
Yup.
A $5 gift. I could have went to the dollar store and got you five bags of chips.
A gift, no less. But anyway, let's move on from the gift.
We want to run down. Keep going down the
first date etiquette. We're also talking about like what activities are appropriate on the first date. Like on the first date, we were arguing about this too. Are you going to the movies? Are you going to dinner? Are you doing the actual like physical? How to join? Send a request. Oh yeah, just right
bottom that plus
I just accepted you.
No, I just don't. The activities, I'm good on the activities. Hey, Q.
Hey, hello, what's going on?
Nothing much. Glad to have you on the show. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I pressed the join button.
Good, thank you. Q is my longtime friend of, 1,000 years. We've been in this shit together.
I mean, we could do any amount of 10-year challenges that we want.
We could do any amount of 10-year challenges. Facts. So what you saying? You think you accepted the gift and it's okay?
It's okay. I believe a cigar wasn't that expensive. Yeah. You listen well.
Yeah.
With the conversation before that we were talking about, and you brought that up. Maybe if you like, I think I heard head ties or something like that. Mm-hmm. Then maybe I'll get you a head tie.
Okay.
It's not that costly. It's just a thought, maybe. And it's like the thought process.
Okay.
And it's not going too far. It's just that we're on different levels now. Like when we were younger, I'm not buying that. Mm-hmm. But now it's just like, okay, how much is a scarf? $20. How much is the date? 100. So 120. We don't Dutch it.
So for you, the gift exchange on the first date doesn't matter as long as it's not something that's too expensive?
Which is, because then, like you said, you might be shooting beyond the stars. If you go Chanel, then it's just like, wow, this guy got Chanel. I don't like him, but I like the gifts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing with, she bought me this. I like the gifts, but me and her are not really clicking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's something, it's like, I don't know. Let me take it as like, what's it, like Kwanzaa? And you get 8 gifts. They're not too crazy, but you know what I'm saying? You give this a candle, you give this a scent or whatever, something, this and that. Mm-hmm. And then when it starts to go into a different realm, maybe this or that. Like I said, if it's coming from the job and I work at the cigar place, I'm giving you cigars.
Okay.
Yeah.
And try not to put my thing back out there. Because we on it.
Yes.
No,
So,
honestly,
yeah. So let me ask you a question. So what about first date? Is there anything as far as a first date activity? Is there anything that's off limits, like something you're just not doing on the first date?
Jumping out of an airplane.
I would do that.
I think
That's fun.
that's what you're saying.
Nah, because I don't know if that parachute gonna work for you or me.
Nah, but we gotta vet out the date. We're gonna go to a reputable company. We're gonna check the reviews. We're gonna go Google search. We're gonna make sure that their parachutes have been working for the last umpteen years.
I'm,
Yeah, the hard part of what you're saying is that usually the guy usually initiates maybe the first date.
Right.
It's not usually a team thing.
Right.
So that might be down like maybe the fourth, maybe you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because the first one is just like, yo, let's go right here to this place.
And get to know each other.
Usually eat something. It's not never no play or no roller skating or nothing. Like some people is on different levels.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's up to where the conversation starts at.
Tosh, like, would you go to the movies? Like, back in the day, I feel like when we were young, we all went to the movies.
Not me. I ain't going to the movies.
Yeah, I'm not going.
What?
I'm not going to no movies.
If I go to the movies, I'll tell you straight up. If I go to the movies, I gotta go in a day. I go down in the night when them lights turn down. I'm not.
Oh, you sleeping? Okay, that's
Right.
That's right.
So I tell you straight up, I ain't going on no date.
No.
I ain't going on the movie date.
No, I don't see nothing.
Get past Netflix.
First date, because I feel like we go to a movie and then after the movie we go to eat and we could talk about the movie. We just to have more to talk about.
I'm not going to the movie.
Well, I ain't gonna know nothing about that movie. I'll tell you straight up. I could probably tell you what's the menu, what the menu was like, but you seen that? Yeah. Nah.
A couple of ladies are agreeing. A couple of ladies are saying Shamaya said movies are childish. Judy said no.
Why movies childish?
How do you get to talk to someone at the movies?
The hard part about saying it's childish, you gotta realize like I'm telling you, like if you say like, oh, I say, yeah, what you like to do? You like to do movies. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't do movies because I'm gonna knock out.
Yeah.
So it's not, I don't think it's childish, it's just where we at, where the levels is.
I don't think you get to know someone on the first date on a movie because it's dark. If you're paying attention to the movie, we can't really talk. So how do you get to know someone?
Right, but it's up to what you're trying to pick up. You know what I'm saying? It's up to what you're trying to pick up. You go to dinner and she don't know how to use a knife and fork. I don't know how to use a knife and fork. Don't know certain etiquettes and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a
you
turn
don't know
off.
these things?
That's a turn off to me.
Yeah, but
right.
How can we talk about the movie? That's the whole thing. If you talk about the movie, then it's like, okay, talk about, and I can something that happened in the movie, and I'm like, oh, like he was with the man that was abusive, and he was defending the man that was doing domestic violence in the movie. I'm like, oh, okay, we know what time you want. Like, I feel like people look at it.
Okay, so I think some of us are looking at the movies is the date. So Junie and Shamaya are saying in the chat, how can you talk in the movie? So Nasia is saying you go to the movies first and then you go to dinner after and talk about the movie at dinner.
Yeah, it's something to talk about. Because I don't watch first date. I don't know you, so we don't have a whole bunch more than what's your this and what's that. You know what I mean? So it would be a good conversation starter.
Well, you know him enough to buy him a cigar. So anyway, he said recap after the movie.
I don't know the homeless man on the corner. I gave him $5.
That's a good deed. I'm saying 2 hours. I done gave you 2 hours of my time. Now you want me to go to dinner and talk to you? Come on. How much of my time is this first date gonna take? Let's see your frozen. Movies to me is cuter when y'all are already together and in a little date night. Facts. Sham said we ain't going to no movies because then you're gonna want to touch me and then I'm gonna want to fight. Bigger facts. Because don't touch me on no first date unless it's giving touch.
Come back.
Okay. Let's see your left to come back. So what's going on, my friend? How long should a first date last?
Going like 45 minutes.
45 minutes. I think 45 minutes is good. Unless we flying out to Dubai. Unless we vibing and the conversation is great. You're like, you know what? I feel like we should take this to Mexico.
45 minutes and see who was paying attention maybe at the time.
See who was paying attention to the movie or paying attention to the
Oh no, you
conversation?
say like the movie. I'm just talking about. You said that's the first date. I didn't know what you saying with the movie because up to what time the movie finishes or whatever. But like I said, I wasn't doing the movie.
Yeah.
No, 45 minutes. That's a little bit of time. What the hell are we doing in 45 minutes?
We
That is
vibing
not.
out.
Remember that we talked. Remember we talked before, and we don't want to drag it. So
We don't
imagine
want
now
to
your
drag
voice
it.
is your voice is annoying, or there's something that's thing. I could catch the timeout button and be like, all right, I could get you home
Crazy.
at this time and everything like that. And there we go. We on the exit.
I'm with
But
it.
suppose it's going good. 45 minutes is enough to say, oh, it's good, good. Have a nice day.
No, I mean
No.
minimal. She just asked a question. We gotta
Yeah.
go. I'm just giving you like 45, almost to 45 minutes. Because then what are we asking each other? Oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, what you
Yeah.
doing? That's going to drag it.
No, but
So now
Exactly.
it's not we gonna have something for the next one. Then because we're gonna be texting each other. No,
we could be talking to each other. No,
Yeah.
we could too.
I mean that too. Don't get me wrong. I just do 45 because I'm not saying no 2 hours and then you're not a conversational piece. I'm not the conversational piece, and then we get stuck.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm like 45. 45 is hey look at
Hey,
this, look at
Kiki.
that, look at this. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, Maya. You can't even bring the entree out at 45 minutes. I
Oh, you see, because
You see, this is
everybody starts with like the food first and stuff like that.
right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I could go to some place and
Not me. I don't
the
do
food
dinner.
is not there. We talking, whatever, and then
I don't do
when the
dinner
food
first
finished,
dates.
are we done?
Me
yeah,
personally, I don't do dinner
go
first dates.
home. We go a separate way.
Which is
Go with the
I get
flow,
in my
Felicia.
which is
car or
Butterfly Miss says go with the
Go
flow,
with the
which is go
flow.
with the flow. Because like I
Yeah.
said, it could be just something that turns you off right then and there.
I
And then you
personally,
just be like, all right, you know what, I gotta go feed the dog. Let's try this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it gotta be the flow. Sorry for the time, but I mean it gotta be a flow.
no, Angie. 45 minutes starts the date, not the travel time. 45 minutes is the date from the time the actual date activity starts. We're not
Oh,
gonna. We're not.
I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna get me one of those sand
Yeah.
and drop that right there.
Me
no.
personally, I don't know about you ladies.
Get a disguise timer, and then put it on and see that sand. And be like,
I have my
yeah, check.
kids. I have my kids. I'll be like, yo, call me in an hour. Tell me something's wrong and
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
come home.
bad. We're talking about a decent date. Y'all
Listen,
too negative.
I
Nice, decent.
No,
personally
I'm not on the
know
negative. And like I said, we're
but
going to conversate.
realistic.
But if it's just like, yeah, like realistic, like,
Yeah, realistic.
45 minutes though, if you ever, let me tell you something, you take me on a date and you only got 45 minutes, I don't care how bad or good, whatever the situation is, I left my house for 45 minutes. I
Listen,
got
right. The
you
timing is not
see,
really there because remember what she said. She
45
said when we actually sit down,
when we
you know what I'm
start the
saying? When we
date,
actually sit down, maybe or whatever.
still left my house to sit down with you for 45 minutes. That's not bueno to me. Now, I understand if it's going bad, but if you're
okay,
even
Angie.
in your head, like, we just gonna do 45 minutes. It's like, oh, 45, we out. That's just like a whole waste of my time. It takes a lot for us girls to.
Okay, I hear you.
That's a whole waste of my time. I feel like, put like this: if the date is
Oh
good,
no,
Not
I would
me.
rather see the real. I'd rather
Not
see the
me.
real. All
Not
them
me.
extra things and stuff like that. It take you too long.
ain't got time for the real. You
Not
get the
me.
real when we get to know we in the bed. When the wigs
Wow, wow, that's
She
hard.
go
That's a bad sell though. Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, that killed me. Like, what? Oh nah, hell no, that's a bad sell.
5 minutes for me anyway. So what the hell you really know my realness for? Boy, bye.
Oh damn,
Boy, bye.
damn.
Get the real when we get to the real. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
why
damn.
if y'all would let me finish, I'm trying to tell y'all that I don't do dinner on a first date. I don't do dinner first dates. Me
Why?
personally. Because dinner
Why?
is too much, it is too much, and it's too much expectations, and it's too much out of my time. I do a nice little coffee date. Hi, Nella, my bestie.
Just a
I do
coffee
a
that's
nice, I do
not
a
bad.
nice little coffee date. I do a nice little coffee date, real cute and simple.
So you could do the 45 minutes in jet.
Yup.
Nah, don't waste my time. I'm coming to my house. It better be
So
for
I think this question is from Mr. Cuban Link. Shamaya wants to know. So what do you do on a first date? What are you expecting on a first date? Why you want the real? Why you want the lashes off and the lace front off and the sponges and the waist
Just to
trainer.
probably just to sharp hold there. Yeah, to know that where we at, where we started from, because then that's that quick change up on you after the third date, or when you feel comfortable and you start talking to me and pulling off this thing and your zone. I just be like, that's not you know what I'm saying? That's not the car that I got from the dealership. You know what I'm
That,
saying?
y'all look a mess sometimes too. Don't let some of y'all get a beard.
No, which is true, but we harder to put all of that forth, like to find a hairline, like who draws a hairline and stuff like that, who draws a beard. You gonna see majority all of that, unless he could go to the little beauty salon and do all of that up.
So on the first day, I'm coming at you like this. This on the first date. I'm like,
Don't do me like that. You gonna get of me, and then it comes okay because then after a while you got to know who I am inside, and you get to know who I am spiritually. Then it don't matter about the wigs and the eyelashes and the lip gloss and all that stuff. Don't matter after that. But you ain't gonna get me roll. You really want her rolling up with her head tie on, and she rolling up like stepson.
the comments. Listen, the comments got me weak. Mind Maya says y'all don't look the same with y'all hat offs, and y'all be having belly under them shirts. Okay.
Damn, you
Kiki
right.
says Kiki said he wants you to wear a loose lace wig on the first date and not the fresh one.
Like, damn, I have to be like, all right, click my shit off real quick.
I hate y'all so much.
Let's see, my line is intact. I don't even know. Shit different out here, you know what I
Let me
mean?
see. The lady's saying the hairline don't be hairlining, and the bellies be bare belly. Okay.
Yeah,
I got a little something.
full
You
real.
I
gotta.
hear you. I hear you. You could do a little something, but when you don't got no eyebrow and then this shit come up here like a boomerang, uh, different.
By
They
There's a
teaching you how to.
you're
there's
ready
a
for
question.
all of that don't matter.
There's a
By the time
question.
you do all
Okay.
that, it don't matter. You already love me. Like you really gonna be mad
There's a
that you
question for the
eyebrow
gentleman.
up here or something. Come on now, you ain't gonna be mad.
There's a
I
question for
love
the
this girl.
gentleman. So Q, Angie wants to know. Janelle said, "Hey, sexy love."
What's
Q,
going on, Janelle?
Angie wants to know. Can what she say? Oh, do men feel like makeup and wigs come with a different personality?
It sometimes do, because if like you don't have it and you act in the role with it, it's like you
I'm
get
a bad bitch
the only thing.
regardless.
The only thing with me that I don't know, because females are females, males are males. When you keep going like going like this, and it didn't come out of your how you like, oh hey, what's going on, and doing all this. If you can't see it, I don't think you should be able to feel it. That's what throws me off.
Oh, so you
It throws me.
brushing the hair that's not really her hair.
See,
Right. You know what I'm saying? You
you in
just
women's
like
business
this.
now.
All right, sir. You know what? I gotta go.
You in women's business now. I was rooting for you. We was here.
Oh damn! See, look at that. Look at now. I got. You know what?
We was here.
I
You in
gotta
women's
go because I
business.
gotta do some things. You know what I mean?
Yes, you got to do some things. All right, go ahead, busy man. Thank you
Okay.
for joining
All right.
me. I
Hope it takes
appreciate
more
you.
than 45 minutes.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I gave y'all a little something, something, something. It just didn't have nothing to eat or nothing like that. But at least it's two people than one.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Q. We'll see you.
I can't. Kiki said, "Man, I'm giving the same shit talking with Fendi foundation on and just moisturizer. Period. I'm a bad bitch with or without the brows. Ain't
Yeah, but if I want to look cute, I want to look cute.
ain't man telling me nothing. Nobody's saying that when y'all spraying y'all hairline on. But what he said was that if he has a sprayed on hairline, we could really tell versus us that we have on everything else.
No,
You
that's
can
a
really
lie.
tell.
Some of the videos at the barber, they be looking like whole new people.
They look like whole new people.
I couldn't tell.
They look like whole new
Nobody
people.
frauding it. It's the first date. You
They
are semi-frauding it.
they
Not fully, but I mean, there is a little illusion going on because you're not going to put all your cards on the table. And that's a good question. Like, what topics are too soon to bring up on a first date?
none. We talk about everything on the first date. We talking
Everything.
about every motherfucking thing on the first date. You name it, we talking about it.
Everything.
Everything.
So he want to know, cover your ears, everybody under 18. So he want to know you giving good sloppy toppy. You talking about your sloppy toppy?
Maybe.
Oh, no, but it's everything. Everything. It's
I'm
everything.
telling y'all maybe. I'm telling you maybe. I'm not dating you.
No, I feel there are topics that
My
are.
daughter is in the chat, okay?
Huh?
My daughter is in the chat.
Oh yeah, come on. If anybody knows Shemaya, know, okay. You know, y'all besties, so we already know Shemaya.
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Got her. That's right.
Okay. So I feel there are topics that are off limits in a sense of not, you know, it's not so much that it's off limits that I'm not going to bring it up. Like, I don't want to talk about one bag of past relationships. It is not the time. I'm just really trying to get to know you. And if there is something that you don't want to feel comfortable talking, suppose you've been through some trauma or something that's happened. You're not feeling comfortable with me yet. I'm a late.
Take me.
You know, you got to peel back with me. Like, little by little, you'll get to know me. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know the basics. You don't need to know what happened to me at 5 years old. You don't need to know that. We'll just talk when we're comfortable with you.
If it comes out in conversation, it comes out. Kiki, my favorite, the Misfit Mantra says, "You're not getting my address on the first date, LOL. We're not talking about everything."
Thank you. How are we going to talk about everything? We can't talk about everything. I don't even feel safe with you. I can't
buy cigars. What you buy cigars?
A cigar?
Yes. What you can buy cigars? Danielle said, "I'm for a good man weave if it makes him feel good." Danielle, you were so sweet. Danielle is so sweet. She said, I'm all for a good man weave if it makes him feel good.
Continue to
Angie says, conversation content should definitely be based on comfortability. Yeah, I mean, we're not just going to be on the first date eating our lobster saying, "Were you sexually abused?" You know, as a child, I don't want to trigger anyone. But if it comes out in the conversation, that I don't know too much people who would share that on the first date anyway.
I wouldn't share anything more than the basic, you know, your personality traits.
Yeah.
And what you like. I don't want to hear about what happened to you and your ex-wife right now. I just don't.
Definitely.
I don't talk about it. Not right now.
Let me tell y'all something. You see, even that was my ancestor. That's my ancestor because
it's like you to get the people
bye. Because let me tell you something. If I'm on a date and all you keep talking about is women did this and your ex did that and your baby mother's this and check.
Yeah, I don't want to hear everything. I want to hear some things. Do you feel like people should talk about stuff like religion, politics, and stuff like that? I have nothing wrong with that part.
Yep.
People say don't bring up religion, don't bring up politics.
I love God. Do you?
Yeah, that's something good to know. But you don't need to know. Like, I think we had if our rider dies from day one, you don't need to know that if I was a prostitute in '84. That's not none of your business right now. When I get to know you, I'll let you know if I used to work the streets. You know what I mean? Work the streets, then I'll let you know. But if not, then you don't even know these stuff. Okay?
I may let you know I'm a hoe in case the next family function we go to, I used to hoe with your Uncle John and them, and Uncle John ain't gonna pull you to the side and be like, "Yo, your girl used to be on Bissonnette back in the day." I'm gonna let him know I was a hoe.
You gonna let him know you a hoe on the first date?
I mean, like, if, come up in conversation, we're talking about, like, past relationships, I'd be like, "Look, I'm a changed woman. I used to hoe."
No, that ain't none of your business. I ain't a hoe no more. That ain't none of your damn business. That's none of your business. If I now show up at the family function and I used to sex your brother and your uncle, then I might have a conversation then. But if I don't see them, who the hell know I'm a hoe? And who the hell cares?
Okay. She said, if you sacrifice roosters in your backyard, I need to know. Shemaya said, "Don't tell him your business."
Nah, don't tell him your business. That ain't none of his business.
I'm part of the 304 gang.
What?
I'm part of the 304 gang. Never mind. It's a TikTok thing. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Takia said, "If you eat chitlins, I need to know." Facts.
Why?
Because who the fuck eat chitlins? I don't eat chitlins. I thought I told you chitlin eating bitches.
No.
The girls that get it. The girls that get it. Okay.
I mean, I guess as long as you don't have like a
give me 1 second, y'all. I have an emergency. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Here still.
Everything's okay. Everybody calm down. It's okay.
What happened to you? Was talking about emergency. That people don't know you online. What's going on?
No, my Sage is not here, and I was getting a text from the person she was with, so I didn't know something happened.
Oh, okay. All right. Kids come first.
Yes, ma'am.
Kids come first. So yes. So
ma'am.
definitely, what were we up to? Well, basically, I feel like you can tell stuff on the first date, and you guys can let us know your first date. If you could tell us what you want to do and what you don't want to do on a first date.
Let me tell y'all something about me. You see, because I'm an old hoe and I've been in this game for a very long time, my dating does not look like the rest of you guys' dating. I'm also a very jaded, guarded, trauma-filled woman. So my dating doesn't look like you guys' dating. Like, I have a list of questions that I ask people before we even meet on the first date. I have a whole plethora of things that need to happen before we go out on the first date. So I really shouldn't be part. I shouldn't really be a part of this conversation because I'm not dating. No, for real. Because for me, dating is not just like, oh yeah, I met someone and he's cute. I'm gonna buy him a cigar. We're gonna go down to the bar and hang out. Like I'm rolling up in there on some. I might roll up on the first date just like this. Like, what up? How you doing? What's your name? What's your license? Can I see your address on there? The date of birth.
Would you like somebody to roll up on a date like that with you?
Because that's what it's. Because then I know that's what I'm dealing with.
So that's the problem.
That's the problem. I'm tired of meeting people's representatives. I need to know what it is out the gate.
No, I don't feel.
I'm tired of it.
Regardless, you somebody's representative, regardless, because you don't know them.
This me.
So this is whoever showed you today. You don't need all of the negative, what up, son, Bronx energy. That's unnecessary.
I'm not from the Bronx.
I know, but it's the Bronx energy.
The Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn all day. And this is the energy that is given. And I am no way different online than I am in person. This is the Tasha you see it online. Is the Tasha you're going to get on a date.
Yeah, but I mean, do you feel like, I wouldn't say, like, if you're not a cutesy person, I guess don't be a cutesy person.
Nope.
The point is, do you understand that somebody could receive that wrong? Like, if you came and be, I'm a decent
for me.
I didn't do anything. So, but then you're asking a guy on the first date to kind of work through your traumas and your issues. I don't know you like that. Why I gotta work you?
And then that's why it's only coffee.
Hurdles for your past. That make no sense.
And that's why it's only coffee. That's why it's only coffee with me.
Then, so what you dating for then? What you dating for?
To see if we could get past coffee.
To see, but are you also asking him to jump in over your hurdles of your, what you've been through? That sounds like what it is.
I'm not asking him to jump through any hurdles. I'm just asking him the basic things that I need to know up front. Who's attached to you? Who's not attached to you? Where you live? Do you have kids? Or you're about to be married 3 months from now? Like what? I need to know what's happening.
No. You need to know that. I feel like we all need to know that, but I feel like that can come out now. It's not what you say; it's how you say it. You find out the information because people, funnily enough,
Okay, Nasia. I'm talking to you like this. I'm not gonna really be like this on a date. Like seriously.
I don't agree.
But I don't have something to mimic a coffee cup. But I'm gonna be like, so while I have you, would you mind if I take a look at your identification, just to make sure you are who you say you are?
No, I do believe I wouldn't look at your ID because my first thing, because you see me, I'm always thinking somebody's stealing. I wouldn't give nobody my ID on a date because I'm thinking you a scammer. Like, what you need my ID for? You better Google me like the rest of the world. We all Google people before we go out with them.
People be off the grid. People be off the grid.
Well, then that's the risk you take being in the streets. That's the risk you take. You know what I mean? So
the risk you take is not asking, and that's the problem. Is people be too scared to action. I'm asking.
No. I feel like everybody should ask all the questions. It just, you ain't got to be all aggressive or nothing like that.
I just told you I don't guess here, but on a date, I'm gonna say it more matter of factly. So tell me.
But you don't think asking he is aggressive?
Yeah, it depends on, like I just tell you, I'm depending on how you do it. I'd be like, I'm drinking my little coffee. Do you like milk in yours? I like milk in mine. John, right? Okay, yeah, John. So we're on the first date, and I just like to get some things out the way. Do you mind if I see a copy of your driver's license?
No.
You can hold it. You could put your hand. John. You could put your hand over the address.
What you doing? Fingerprints?
Yes, you can put your name over the address. Let me see your name, your last name, your date of birth. Cool.
I would never. I would honestly, Tasha, have you done that on the first date? Ask somebody.
Absolutely. I've even going on dates and taking pictures of the license plate and taking pictures of their license plate and send it to Janelle and Shemaya and shit just in case.
I'm
So
saying like your license, your driver's license.
Yes.
You asked them to pull out their drive, they handed you their driver's license.
They'll laugh, they'll chuckle, they'll be like, "Damn girl, yo!" And then for the most part, I'm down there, except for that one guy who wasn't legal and he had none. But that was a different story. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they give it to me.
Really? Really? They just hand over the. Oh, okay. Maybe you see, I have trust issues in the sense of I think everybody's a thief. So my first thing is, oh, this bitch trying to scam me. She trying to get my
I tell her, I mean, you can put the napkin over. You don't have to give it to me. Put it down on the table if you want. You can put the napkin and cover your address. And I just want to see if you are John Williams.
Okay. No, I agree with Haitian Sherry. I definitely agree. Judy, definitely agree that you should take a license plate because these days you be end up on the first 48 and. But I wouldn't ask somebody for their license because I feel like that's private, like your ID.
Angie, I do a background check too. It's called Been Verified. It's been verified for a very nominal fee. You get a monthly subscription. You can pretty much look up anybody on Been Verified. It's Been Verified, BEEN Verified.
Oh, well, see, there you go. You said that. I guess that's why I ain't in the streets right now because I would be
listen. I've been trying to tell you for years. You have not dated in 20 years. It's so much. People have whole different identities out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, they do. But I guess. I mean, you guys tell me. Do you exchange license? What you call it? Driver's license with your date? Do you ask for their passport? Do you ask for?
Takia said they're gonna call the feds on me.
And a fingerprint. I mean, like, what do you guys do on the dates now? I mean, I don't know. So I'm asking the streets. What do you do? What do you do on a date now? What is etiquette for self-identification on a date?
Yep.
I mean, what is it? I mean, in this day and age, picture of the license plate, and I would also take a picture, a low-key picture of them, so I could do like the scan of your face, so I could see online. That would be probably it. I wouldn't go.
I need to know who you are. People doing triple lives. Did y'all see the TikTok story of the girl who was like, I met the guy on Miami Beach and he came up to me, he gave me his number and we were vibing and I was drunk and I thought I saved his number and I didn't save his number. Could you guys please help me find this man? And her friend was taking a video of her and the guy on the beach and she posted on her TikTok and she was like, can y'all help me find this man? We were vibing and I lost his number, blah, blah, blah. Lo and behold, the world helped her find the man and it's somebody's husband. It was somebody's husband, okay? And you know what his wife said? Right, Maggie and them agreeing with me. And Angie said, you quite literally can't trust anyone. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. And to see, I think it's a game out here. I
believe it's not a game. So I just want the invasion of privacy.
So it's not, no, I'm not. All you have to do is put a napkin over your address. I just want to see your first and last name and your date of birth. For me, because if you tell me you're 38, I need to know if you're 38. Because I have been on dates with gentlemen who they thought that I would reject them because they were younger than me. So they didn't tell me how old they were. And I went on a date one time with a guy who told me he was in the 30s and he was only 21.
What? That's a jump.
Yeah. But anyway, so long story short, the man gave an 8-minute response. Exactly, Kiki. The married men, Margaret, are worse than the single men in the streets. I've never seen more married men in DMs before in my life, okay? So the guy's wife, when the girl put the whole TikTok up, the guy's wife was like, leave it, because now he can't lie to me. He can't say, no, it wasn't me. There's a whole video. of you talking to this girl on Miami Beach. And then he had a whole 8 video, and you know TikTok has 3-minute long videos, and he had like 9 of them. So it was a whole 25,000 long of different parts of him trying to justify talking to the girl that he met on the beach. You're caught.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm saying. I saw another girl the other day saying this guy was in her DMs, big talking her up. He liked her, blah blah blah, and he's like, I'm getting married in a few months, and it should be you.
What? Oh my gosh!
Nah,
I don't put it past none of them. Some of these men are real trash.
So if you think I'm gonna bother Shemaya to do my brows and get my makeup done and put on my best Lane Bryant outfit, put on my best Chloe perfume to go sit 2 hours at a table with somebody's husband, y'all out your fucking mind. We're going to do coffee. We're going to do coffee. You're going to tell me who you are. You're going to show me your name or your ID. And then we're going to proceed from there. I'm not playing with none of these men. I'm not playing with them.
So if he does not give you the ID, then the date is done? The date is done. Okay. Copy. I'm just trying. I'm trying to see what the hell going on out there.
Check.
So then you're okay with showing him your ID too?
Absolutely. I am who I say I am. And here's all my social medias. Here's my TikTok. Here's my Snap. Here's my WhatsApp. Here's my Instagram. Here's everything. Here's me talking shit about men all day.
So there's a self-identification full-on background check right there on the first date, and you just, after that we can now other things. We can bare our soul on the first date after that. Okay.
And it's sad.
I'm sad that it has come to this, but
very sad.
What you gotta do, single ladies, be safe. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it, but it's a wow to me, because my whole thing, like I said, I don't have a problem with the self-identification. I'm just thinking you a scammer, so you're not getting my ID.
Yeah.
And that's just
sad. You really have to be like this. You really have to have this guard up, and you do want to be soft, and you want to be feminine. I would love to let my hair down and be feminine and be Pollyanna and think that everything is great and it's all roses, but you can't, because they slide the rug from up under your feet so quickly. You don't even have a chance to fucking smell the roses, because you're like, damn, he was just in my DMs. How on Facebook he got a whole wife and 6 kids. What's happening?
Child, listen, it's a treacherous world out there. And first date, but the main focus is to be safe. Make sure you're safe out there. That's what counts.
You see what happened to the young lady? I can't think of her name right now. Lauren something.
Who?
The young lady in Connecticut that they found all of the fentanyl and
gentleman, yeah, and then basically she just ended up dead. Now they say she died of fentanyl and all this stuff. It's not safe in these streets. It's not safe. So I would say, ladies, most importantly, protect yourself, but have a good time and still get to know somebody. I feel like you got to go with the half and half. Go with the full-on protection, but also go to have a good time, because life's too short to in full anxiety mode and not get to know somebody. Don't bring them to your house. None of that. But
y'all lucky I don't go for dates in the precinct or in the holding cell of the damn precinct. Okay, y'all lucky I don't invite them in there. But truth be told, the cops do.
They on the same type of time too.
They on the same type of time.
I don't all the cops that listen, but these cops sometimes be on the same fraudy naughty because they know the system, so they even do.
It's not safe for women. But listen, I'm gonna let y'all go. We're gonna wrap this up soon. But
we're gonna wrap.
I'm a mother. My daughter is Dan. Shamai could tell y'all. I need first and last name. Who his family? Who his mama? Where he stay at? Where y'all going? What time to go? Location on. We have family passwords. Because when you texting me, I don't know if somebody took your phone and they're texting me as you. So I'll be like, what's our family password? What was the last thing me and Nasia talked about yesterday? That's how I'm going to know it's you. I'm too paranoid. It's too much going on with people. And when we go missing, nobody cares. And when things go around with us on dates, nobody cares. It's not all over the news. It's not making CNN. It's not worldwide, international. Natasha James went missing. It's, she met a guy. They had a great time and they did drugs and now she's dead.
Yeah, facts. So just be, number 1 first date rule, be safe. Number 2, have fun. Try your best to have fun and get to know someone. And that, take it from us. That's our foolish advice. That's the advice we give it. But we're gonna wrap this up. We want to thank you again for joining us on our season premiere. I wish I had confetti. Woo! So we're back. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever you could hear a podcast, 99.9% that we are on it. So go to our YouTube, follow us if you're watching this and you're not following us on ETKS. We have all exclusive. We have fun during the whole week. Tasha puts up the best polls and all that good stuff. So make sure you're following us to get that. You can only get that in our stories. And also, as always, we do have a subscription. So if you like to support the channel, please, you can sign up for $1 a month. Click the link in our
Y'all buying cigars. If y'all are buying, let me tell y'all something. Not to get on y'all. Y'all buying cigars, but y'all ain't subscribed for $1 a month to our podcast. But y'all talking about, it's sweet. It's sweet to buy a cigar for a guy. 99 cents, $1. We are asking you for $1 a month to our podcast. Okay, we're gonna drop the link after the show. Talking about y'all buying cigars, but ain't not one of y'all motherfuckers subscribe for $1.
I guess she told y'all. Then there go right there. So make sure you're not buying cigars.
I love y'all.
And make sure you click on where it says, click on the link in our bio and click on support ETKS. And that's where you can subscribe for $1 a month. Like I said, follow the YouTube, follow us on Spotify, all that good stuff. But Tosh, just take them out. And remember, we're going to have episodes for you. So it's going to be a good time. Oh, if you want to be a guest on our show, we are, we do love guests. If you want to promote something, if you want to, talk about your business, or you want to we have a conversation with us, come on and email us.
As a matter of fact, my girl Chanel is in the chat. She's a travel agency. So Chanel, maybe you could hop on and talk about like friendships and group trips and planning group trips and stuff like that.
Yeah, we want to talk to you. This is a family, the people show. So it's not only about me and Tosh. It's about y'all too. So make sure you do that. So check us out.
Thank you, Fee.
And once again, thank you guys for joining us. Tasha, you want to tell the people, take them out?
Yes, as always, it's the same time, same place, same channel. We'll be coming at you with some great new content this year. I'm going to New York in May, so Nasia and I'll be together. And as always, we love y'all.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good Sunday.
Kiss the babies, Felicia. Bye, y'all.